Okay, boys and girls, live stream time. Gonna get into some projects today. Just get myself sorted. Bear with me. Turn this off. Okay. Okay, phone off. Okay, let's just check that everything's on. Microphone check. Loving it. Okay, streaming on. Nice. Okay, boys and girls, welcome to the stream. Gonna get some projects done. I'm just going to work away on some stuff that I've been meaning to catch up on. If you have any questions regarding Browser Automation Studio, Autoit, or JavaScript, or any of that good stuff, then just send me a message. If you like what you see on the stream, then feel free to buy me a coffee. The link is in the chat. Anyone doing so will get access to the vault, which has loads of scripts, videos, and all stuff from past videos and all this good stuff. Yeah, so, and also if you haven't already done so, then join us on Discord. Link again is in the chat, in the description, depending on where you're watching this, if you're watching the replay or what's going down. All right, Instabot. Yeah, I've already done the video on extensions. I'm going to upload it after this. I just haven't had time to upload it, but yep. This is important. Yes, I'm sure it is to you. Important. It's going to be uploaded. Hopefully it will help you with any issues that you have. So I'll upload that after this. I just didn't have time to upload it once I shot it, and I need to do a thumbnail for it as well. That's it. Okay, just going to give it a minute or so. Have a little drink of coffee here. Tasty coffee. All right. So one of the projects that I'm working on, which is long overdue, is a Discord bot. I just want to say as well, any bots that you see me working on are for educational purposes only. For instance, Discord bot should only be used for your own channels and things that you own. I'm not saying you should use any kind of scripts to go out and spam or do anything to different channels, and same with any music bots that I discuss, anything like that. Therefore, own playlists only. I'm not recommending anyone to go out and try and accumulate plays on different systems and all that jazz. This is for educational purposes and to learn. Okay. Okay, Instabot, thanks. What do you think about FP and extension? Does it have anything related? Can social media recognize? Oh, fingerprint, sorry, an extension to it. Okay, so if you're talking about Browser Automation Studio, then it depends on the site. The fingerprint switcher changes the fingerprint at the JavaScript level, which is fine for most sites. It's not changing it at the code level. You should be absolutely fine. So if you've got an extension running and you have a fingerprint on each browser, you should be fine. There is a couple of exceptions to that, like there's a few sites that actually check the code base and the browser, the actual code base, not the JavaScript level, like Spotify. There's a few others. Yeah. So I have no idea where I got to on this bot. Let's have a look. So Discord bot, got some resources, got threads, amount of messages to send, files allow, list of accounts, list of messages that can be sent, capture API, time to wait per message, only message people that are online. I take it that's a checkbox, and blacklist. Okay, so that would be for if they've already been messaged. All good in the hood. Right, let's see. I have a folder with this in, I'm sure. Discord Empire. Open file location. So I've got a list of accounts. Okay, test messages. So put anything in there. Okay, with some nice little spun text. All good. Username blacklist. Okay, that'll be empty, obviously. Let's see what I actually got to. So looky. Okay. Okay, so list of messages that can be sent. So I'm making the list of messages, the resource into a list. Resource. Oops. Huh. That's strange. It gives you a. I wonder. That used to be fine. Oh, shut up. Resource to list messages. Was it messages? Oh God, I forgot already. Yeah. Okay. Create list of usernames. Okay. Create list. Ah, this is for later on to collect the list of usernames that a channel has. Load Discord. Okay. Wait for full post. That's navigation. Okay. Type. So it looks like to test I made an account. Yes, I checked this yesterday. This is asking to check the email address for verification. So it's a fake, well, a throwaway email. So I have to make another account. No problem. Logged in. Right. Got there. Move. Okay. Should have really put messages on this so I know where the hell I am. Start loop. Okay, this is obviously, this is again each one of the usernames of that particular group. And where we're at, scrolling down. Test. Okay. Wait. Okay, I got somewhere, not too far. Rightio. So, I think what I'm going to do is, let's jump over here. Let's get a little bit of a email. See if I can work with one of these. See if it'll let me. Suppose it doesn't matter. Let's just crack on. Should I do this? Yeah. So just see if I can use these type of emails. Should I do it this way? Yeah, okay, let's just have a crack of that. Valid email. Okay. Doesn't like this. Try one of the other services. If not, then I'll use a real email. Crack-a-lacking. Right. No, I'm not a robot. Honest. Okay, get email. Okay. There you go. I'm a human. Looking good. Let's save that bad boy. Verify by email. Yep. Go. Right, yo. Let's put this in as well. Keep these notes. I'm indeed a human most of the time. Okay. Right, so what I can do, think about this. Let's just make sure that this account works with the old bot first. Okay. Lovely. Let's get that in there. It's the password. See how it gets on. What's up, everybody? Let's get moving. Log in. Okay, I want to change this to random type speed later on. Checking this microphone is on, isn't it? Yep, that's always good news. Check that. Don't think we need that anymore. I could keep that on. Okay, let's crack on. Yeah, I need to make the type speed random later on once we get this into production, but for now, let's get it on. Right, yo. We're on. But now we have a problem. He's all alone, he's empty. Okay, so way to do this, we can, yeah, just invite him to my own server, of course, because I'm going to use it for, this is for my own server, not to do anything malicious things. Right, sip of coffee. Ah, the good stuff. Right, so let's get this bad boy an invite. Let's come off here, and then just grab it from the chat. Ah, what? I can't even grab my own chat stuff. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Damn. Okay. Should be in there. Can't believe it, my own thing. Damn. Right. God, this is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to have to log back in. How stupid is this? Surely I can. Coffee. It's got to be. No. Why didn't you let me grab my link? What is going on? This is funny. This is so funny. Spell. Whoa. Yes, I would love to join the Discord channel. Right, so he should be linked up. Right, yo. That's good enough. You can see the people that's online. We can see the channel, so we'll be able to find that. So we're going to have a message, an input box, so that the user is able to pick the channel that they want to go and access. So we have the users here. Righty ho. It's good enough for me if it's good enough for you. Right, so let's get out of here. Don't know if this has got a time limit. Yeah, let's leave that open. Let's get off of here. Right, let's save this. Let's see how we go. Rightio. Discord, yes please. God. Wait for full page load. Log in. Nice. Okay. Take some notes. Random type speed. Human. Human emulation. Okay. Lovely. We're in. We are in. Okay, so full page load. Right, so this is where we want to be. It looks like I've just made it go for an object. So that will just pick the first one. But what we need to do, I think that's what I did. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. We need, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look to see what's happening. Inspect with deltools. Let's have a look. So channel, so a channel has, so it has a name. It has a name. Wicked. So then we would want the user to input the channel that he wants. So let's have a look. So we could move and click. Let's move to match and see what we can do with this. Let's get rid of this. What if we just, why has it got a dip? Strange. So that could be whatever the user types. Ooh. This is going to get messy. This is going to get messy. 1. So this could be the channel name. Right, okay, right yo. So let's do that now. Off here, and then exit, and then did I already make a box? No, naughty. Okay, great. Channel to target. Nice little input box. Nope. String. Default none. Right. Record. Then order these later. Okay, so then let's go back and where we were. Margin top bottom. oh, there, then we were doing here. We could, yeah, got it. Let's see if it works. Go for all this again. There we go. Let's do its thing. Okay. Need to add the multi-threads as well. Okay, pause it there. Where's my? I said pause. No, you mother fudger. Oh my days. Okay, right. Let's go back here. Went a bit too far. Threading. That's what I'm going to do next. After this. Okay. Now. Oh, it already. Right. Because I didn't exit, it's got the cookies still. Brilliant. Okay. So we want to get here, and then this is where we want to test out the theory. Move and click, match, and then no. The development tools again. Getting old. Can't see. There. Right. Get this out a bit. So it was here. Get rid of this. Put this in. No. Come on. I want. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, please. How was that? 1. Okay, but this, let's replace with something. Channels target. Yeah, boy. Wood. Yeah, still 1, so it's found it. That's good. If it fails, but only give it like 20 seconds. Okay, so then it should, yes, it's going to find the channel. Click. Okay, so we can get rid of that. That's horse crap. Wait for full channel to load. Right, so this loop, what's going on with this loop? Who knows? Who knows when I made this? Right, so we've got our list here. We're obviously gonna have to do stuff like not target admins. I don't have any admins on here, so that's gonna have to be for later on. However, okay, let's go apps in the waiting room. Okay. So let's have a look at what this loop is doing. It's getting each one of the usernames, I believe. However, forgive me, people of my Discord channel. if I start messaging you later with random messages, just ignore me. That's gonna not be good. This is not gonna be a good start. Really? Okay, log out, add to the right. Is it gonna do it though? Okay, let's check the logs. Yeah, okay. It's grabbing the usernames. Right. So look at the actual username list. Yep. Okay. It looks like I did get somewhere before then. But there's lots to be done still. But Right, so it's going to do more than what's. It doesn't look like you have to scroll down to grab people because. What's the last one that I can see? Dead Mario, okay. And have we got them already? Ah, okay, we are definitely going to have to do a list cleanup because it's grabbing them more than once, okay. Yeah, so it's going past there. That's good news. That's good. Okay. Right, okay. So scroll. So it does get to a certain place and then it stops, but it's more than what we can see. The last one was whoa. Okay. Would help if I can see the screen, which I can't. That's better. Lovely. Right, so once it gets there, this is gonna be a bit crude to start with, and then I'm gonna refine it. Could for each time it finds one, do a little page down. That might do it. It's gonna be a bit crude to start with, but I just want to be able to get everyone. Then we can separate by is it on or offline, I guess. Let's think. So get the username, add to there. Then we could just do something really simple to start with, without. What about a little page down? Something really crude. Could just scroll a little bit. Let's get crude. Let's get crude. Load. No. What am I doing? What are you doing? Right. Type. Let's go. Is it page down or is it wheel down that does a huge kind of? Let's see. Okay, for every username could do a page down. Because it doesn't matter if we scrape the user load too many times. It's a bit crude, but if we get the username more than once, it's fine. Because once it gets out of this loop, then I can do a remove dupes. I think it's a bit crude. Yeah, okay, do it like that for now to see if it works, then refine it into something a bit better. Like once it reaches the limit, then scroll down. Could do that afterwards, but for now, let's just. Oh, this is gonna be a bit harsh, but I'm gonna start over. Save. Yep, all good so far. Did I make threads failed allowed? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be multi-threaded. Use more than one account at once. Do I need this email thing on anymore? Oh, what's this? Oh, this is all the. Wow. Okay. Right, yo. Okay, leave the email on for now. Okay. Let's log in. Okay. Simply do it like that. Then log in, password. And then we're in. And then full page load, so it gets to the next place. Hits the right channel. full page load. Now with the loop, did I keep it in? Yeah. So let's see what happens now. So we're gonna go through the loop, through the loopings, see what goes down. Not actually mousing down. It's not actually right then. Right then. I think have to do a click here somewhere first. Well, can we? What about page down? What about just typing a page down? Because the mouse wheel down. Do page down. Oops, just one will be fine to test. Right, so we need to click over here. So even click. Oh no. Wait. We want to do this first. Oh, no. Member group, no. H2, yeah, that'll be fine because it's not going to do anything. If it fails, it's 10 seconds. We'll do just for a test. Right. Now let's see. Let's get rid of this. Execution point here. Go through. Yes, it works. We're in business. So every time that it grabs a username, it's going to scroll down a little bit so that hopefully it's going to continue to get everyone. This is really crude and I'm going to edit this. I'm just finding a way to grab all the usernames. Then I need to look into grabbing people that are online or offline and so on. Hey Moo, how are you doing, mate? Nice to see you on the stream. How's it going? Okay, so let's just see how well that does, if it's effective. Maybe, yeah, this might be a bit too crude. Maybe it's going to have to be every few. Maybe I should have done a... Okay, that's okay though, that's okay. At least we're getting through it. Moo, I've got coffee. I'm always good if I've got coffee, building bots, lovely jubbly. I'm good. Wonder what's going to happen now though. Okay, so then it hits the offline people. I wonder. Right, so it's there that it's stopped. How far did you get, young man? Okay. So it's not going to work like that because right. Oh. What's then stop? That is. I wonder why it got that far. And they're not even in order. Okay. I'm gonna create list. Does that blank it off straight away? Yeah, good. That's what I want, so I don't have to keep restarting every time. Nice. Replace this with a... This is a bit of a silly way of doing things, but I just want to get an idea. page down instead. So I can scroll up on here, so that's quite good. Page down doesn't actually do anything, so that's that out the window. So God, I could do a counter and then say that every okay, delete this. Let's get going. Type. So what did I try? I did. What about just down key do anything? No, I don't think so. Mouse wheel does, of course, but page down does not. No, it doesn't even when you do it like that. Just going to run through it one more time like this so I can just see if it's stopping when it gets to right. Clickety click. Let's check the list as it goes. Okay. Okay. It got more than that guy's username. It's funny. Okay. Okay, so he's actually getting them in order. It's going a bit too fast. Okay, so that could be a case of just I think what might be going on when it starts the loop, then it's already grabbed all the ones that it's going to find, even if you scroll down. I don't think it matters. So then I wonder. So okay. Yeah, I think that's what happens. I think that is what happens. I think when you start the loop, it already grabs what it can. And it doesn't matter it doesn't matter that it's scrolling down, it's already at the start of the loop. There you go, that's where it stopped. It's the same, it's about the same. So this could be an option really, how many rounds to do, depending on okay. So good. So that's only going to grab, that actually has grabbed just about everyone that's Alan. Yeah, that's what happens. You can tell because of the list change. When it starts the loop, it already picks out the ones that you can get. So even scrolling through doesn't really matter. I don't have to even grab them this way. But do you have any idea how I can bypass HCapture? I tried the accessibility option and it worked for a while. Now they've disabled it, I think, the website. What website? And are you using a third-party capture service, Moo? Like 2Capture? What are you doing for that? So we could. Okay. This is just to make sure we grab it, everyone, and then I'm going to change it. So I'm going to have, again, start loop, go here. I'm going to build, and this is just for testing to make sure that we it does grab everyone if it goes through the whole system. Yeah, Mood, that's a good idea. I know that you're on the Discord. Send it to me. Send it to me as a DM, I think. PM, DM, whatever. Send it to me and I'll take a look. Yeah, don't post it on here. And I will take a look for you as soon as I finish the stream. Yeah, send it to me and then I'll take a look. But yes, HCAPTCHA can be beaten. I just don't know which site you're using and your setup, etc. So send it over to me and I'll take a little looky. Right. So now, yeah. So let's do it that way. Well, let's do it that way. Let's get off here. Script logic. Let's set a label. go again. Just send it to me. Nice one, mate. I'll check out after this and I'll get back to you. I'll be reminded as well because I'll see your DM when I log into the Discord. So go again. That'll do for now. Set label, go again, and then when it's finished all this, I'm just going to literally make it go to move to label, go again, just so we can see if it was to continue running, if it will do its thing. Right, so let's blank the list off. Start afresh. Get to the top here. Okay, so let's start the loop. Yeah, Moo, thanks for that. Definitely. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure after this. Nice one. And thanks for joining the feed, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who's coming out to see what I'm up to. By the way, guys, if you have any questions BAS related and stuff, I'm just doing my projects. But if you need any help with anything, any questions, then just fire away. Okay, cool. Right, let's get on with this loop. In fact, let's just let this loop run by itself and see what happens. The loop's going to the mouse down is too much. It's gonna ruin everything. But let's just see. This is how we start off. We build something rough and then we refine it. I'm just keen to see, and another thing, I'm keen to see if it's going to grab the offline people with the match that I did. Yeah. Bit of coffee. Well, it's certainly going through them. Oh. Yes, well. It's hungry for usernames. Alright, just let that run. Make sure my mic is still working, always good. Feed is on, lovely. Okay. I wonder if it's going to grab all the offline people as well. I guess time will tell. Oh no, here he is, the man, the legend. All right, David, thanks a lot for joining. And by the way, thanks for buying me a coffee the other day, yesterday. After this stream, I've got a couple of scripts to look at for the people, and I'm going to finish off putting the rest of the stuff into the vault, and I'm going to give you donation status on the Discord channel and give you access to the vault Just anyone else that's on, if you donate a coffee, the link is at the top, then you will get access to, you will be a donor on the old Discord channel, so you'll get that warm glow in your heart. You'll also get access to a private channel that's on there. It's going to be called The Vault, and it's basically you'll have a link to Dropbox and everything that has all the scripts from before that I've done videos. There's compiled bots. Some of it's very simple, some of it's really complicated. There's all sorts in there. It's like a little bit of a kind of garage sale of bot stuff. So you get access to that, and that'll be growing all the time. Like all the little scripts you see me doing, it'll all go in there. So yeah, thanks a lot, David. I appreciate your support. Nice one, mate. If you've, I'm not sure how long you've been watching, but I'm just working on private little projects. And then anyone has any questions, I just answer them. I'm doing a Discord bot at the moment, which is long overdue. So yeah, just scraping all the usernames at the moment, seeing trying to get it to get everybody. Let's see. It's just going to be endless. It's not going to stop, because when it's finished, I'm telling it to keep going. So I'm going to stop it in a sec. Moo, you're the man, the legend. You've joined the ranks of donor. Thanks a lot for the coffee. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I will take a look for that at the script for you straight after this, and also I'll get you access to the bot lab, which is basically, like I said, all the scripts, videos. There's lots of stuff in there, mate. So hopefully you'll find some of it useful. Okay, I better stop this because it's just gonna, this is a classic endless loop. Okay, but please stop. Oh no, here we go. There you go. Well, actually, oh man, that's really good to hear, David. You come from no programming, and now I'm programming a lot of boring. I love it. Not just programming stuff, a lot of boring stuff. Good stuff, David. I hope obviously the Bash stuff, and then I'm not sure if you're following the AutoIt stuff that I'm doing. I'm also starting a JavaScript course, but the JavaScript course is not your standard course for websites. It's for people doing browser automation, like all us guys. Gonna be using some frameworks, so yeah, check all that stuff out. Yes, Moo, keep going. Master at Bash, I love it. That's the way forward. I'm doing them at the same time, David, the AutoIt and the JavaScript. I'll tell you what happened is my workload was just crazy with different projects, absolutely crazy. I work with some people here in Asia doing certain projects, and then had my own projects, and then it was endless, and it was getting to the point where I couldn't manage, and I was having like a little mini breakdown. So I hired some help, streamline things, kind of like my passion is more kind of like doing courses and helping people out, doing some live streaming. So I'm kind of doing a bit more what I like. Obviously, I still have to do the stuff that makes all the money. But on the side, it's good to do some streaming, build some courses out, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, so they're being done at the same time. To be honest, for the actual videos that are being done at the same time, the AutoIt course will be out before the JavaScript one, because I haven't even made a start on the JavaScript one. So on the 15th, the new Bash course comes out. Anyone who's on here that wants the old course, the current course for Bash, just add me on Discord, and it's absolutely free. So if you want that, then add me on Discord, and it's pinned on the channel there, so you can get your hands on that. So the Bash course is coming out on the 15th. The AutoIt course is coming out at the end of the month, and the JavaScript one I can't say because I haven't even started it yet. Yeah, and they're all going to be ongoing anyway. The new Bash one has got I think it's 115 videos, something ridiculous. But they're all going to be added to as well, so it's never ending. So they're never going to be complete. I'm always going to be adding new content to them. What I tend to do on the YouTube videos, I show people how to do a certain thing, and then in the course I go more in depth and give examples. So Oh, you already. Oh, cool, David. Yeah, I wondered if you got the Bass course. Good. The new version. It's just some improvements with the sound and a lot more videos. The old Bass course was really for beginners. I think most people that are on the Discord channel and most people watch my YouTube now are kind of got got over the basics with Bass. Of course, I'm still going to leave the beginner stuff in because there's always fresh people that are, that have just found out about Bass. But I think most people are hungry for the intermediate and more advanced stuff now. So the new course is actually separated into sections. It's it's beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So yeah, so I think that's going to help people a lot. I got a lot of, well, not complaints, but a lot of people were asking when I was going to cover more advanced subjects. So yeah, that should be helpful. I can't find that 150 course or something. No, yeah, the new course isn't out yet. It's out the 15th. Um, it has a lot more videos. So yeah, and the sound quality is a lot better. There was some people were saying that with the older course the sound was a bit low. So the actual new courses are not recorded here. They're recorded at the office with some really good sound. So that's improved, and of course the amount of videos, etc. Yeah. So yeah, we've picked up some of the usernames about 1,000,000,000,000,000 times there. That's good. Right. What actually happened? Have a look. Okay. So that doesn't work like that. It simply doesn't work. It's picked up about 6 of the usernames. So what happens when the loop starts again, it is kind of starting afresh. So let's have a look. I wonder if I can just be cheeky and do something like instead of looping through, I wonder if these can be picked up with a regex, because what is the actual, let's have a look at a username and see what it's made up of. That's it, David. That's what you should do. Learn through, and then just start building software that people want. Find out what interest people got, or find private clients. There's so many people that want private jobs done. So yeah, it's never ending really. It's probably as much work as you could possibly do in 24 hours. So yeah, definitely the way. Although it's really good as well. I highly recommend you learn it. Um, yeah, it has so many advantages. Obviously, it's actually programming, so there's more of a learning curve. But what you can do with it is just absolutely great. A lot of people actually use AutoWit for cheating on games as well. It's really it's really good if you want to cheat with games. I'm not saying that you want to do that. I'm just letting you know it can do everything from it's not just browser based. You can actually use it on your desktop. It actually started off as a for IT people to install software on computers, like en masse. And then it just grew into a kind of like scripting language, and now it's just multi-purpose. You can do anything. Um, there's nothing it can't really do. So yeah. So let's look at one of these. This is how we moved and clicked on it, and we matched. What would we get? Nothing very good. That's no good for me. Span. Right. So let's let us spec for the elements with the dev tools. I mean, right. So this is something for later on. This is the color. Great. So we can start separating people by roles. That'll be good. That's good to know. Oops. Okay. Let's just. This is all. Okay. So this is the actual thing. Avatar. So that's interesting as well. So by avatar, what's inside? What's inside? Right. Goodness. It's good. So here, I think we're going to get into great trouble if we try and do that. Because really interesting. Really interesting. I wonder how it's going to. Wow, so many options. Oh, okay. So Trolls, false index, members list. So that's the actual. See what's actually happening. So it's selecting these. These are all the same color, aren't they? Right. No, Moo, I was talking about AutoIt. Me and David were discussing AutoIt. AutoIt, I've started the course. If you look on the channel, it's a programming language, it's a scripting language, and it works with browsers like you've been doing with Bass, but also it can work with your desktop as well. So applications on your desktop, like for example, you could fire up Notepad and start typing on Notepad with it, for example, or anything. It could be used with, so it can be used with desktop applications as well. Like you can, I'm just trying to think of stuff that you would do. You could use Excel with it. You can, do all that kind of thing. But also you can use it with the browser, like you've been doing with Bass. Some of it started off as a programming scripting language for IT people to install programs en masse on computers, and then it just grew into something really big. And now you can do everything. I mean, you can do databases, everything that you can do with Bass and more. A lot of people use it for, unfortunately, a lot of people use it for viruses, but a lot of people use it for gaming as well, kind of bots for gaming. Uh, I'm just telling you that so you can kind of get a broad spectrum of what it can do. Yes, it works with browsers. You can do everything that you can do with Bass. It can, do all the good stuff. There's more of a learning curve with it because you're actually scripting. Although the language is very, very easy to understand, it's very close to English. And the advantage of learning something like AutoIt or a programming language, once you've got the basics down with that, then you can transfer that over. For example, all programming languages have if statements. All of them have arrays, which is like the equivalent of a list in Bass. So I highly recommend that you learn AutoIt. Although it's quite simple and straightforward, a lot of it carries over to, you might want to pick up JavaScript or you might want to pick up Python. Although they have different syntax, they all have kind of like a lot of the features the same: lists, if statements, switch statements, all this kind of thing, for loops, all this kind of thing kind of carries over. So it's really good. Learning your first programming language is the hardest because then the other ones have a lot of similarities, and once you understand the concepts behind programming, then like I say, it carries over. Yeah. Pop-up is, can it be removed with inspect element? If a pop-up appears, yep, you can remove it by pressing the X button by clicking on it, but also there is a option. Um, there's an option to not allow adverts and pop-ups. I think there's an actual thing under browser. I think. Have a look. Browser notifications. You can put false to allow notifications. I think there is something somewhere else as well. Let me have a look. Why instead of doing this, don't I just look for, it's not going to be pop-ups though, it's going to be, oh yeah, there you go. Allow pop-ups, restrict pop-ups, restrict pop-ups. There you go. Okay. I bet you're glad you bought me that coffee now. There you go. Yeah, so that's how you restrict it. Does it work for all pop-ups? I don't think so. But try it with what you're trying to do. Hopefully it'll work. Disallow notifications and disallow pop-ups and see how you get on. Okay. Legend, mate. Oh, thank you, mate. Do you think auto would work good for making? It auto it's not good for anything it's a desktop application, so it's good for anything desktop wise. If you're looking to do software as a service online, then JavaScript's the way forward, mate. Very, very good. JavaScript and Node.js. We'll be learning Node.js in the course. It'll be free. All that stuff is free on YouTube. Um, just a point. There's so many good courses on JavaScript and Node.js on YouTube. A lot better than mine. But my stuff is going to be geared towards people that want to do browser automation and kind of like all the stuff that we're doing with Bass, which there isn't much of that on YouTube as far as I can see. Most of it's geared around working with websites, making websites look really good, which is absolutely brilliant, cool. But JavaScript, it can be used for everything these days, from machine learning, game making, browser automation. I'm going to start showing you how to use Puppeteer and all these different things, all these different browsers that you can automate. So yeah, is it good for SaaS? Not really, but it's good for desktop applications of any sort, anything like that. But it's not going to be good for you can't like make a website out of it and have people log in and get data and stuff. For that you want to go with JavaScript. Yeah, that's it. You can use Selenium, Selenium. You can use it with JavaScript as well. People use it with Python. Yep, it's absolutely brilliant with Python. I'm going down the JavaScript route because I'm going to show people how to use God, I forgot the right term now. Stuff like Electron and stuff, which is basically with Electron, you can make the GUI with HTML and CSS, which I'll show you how to do, and then you can make all the stuff that you can make with Bass, but more. So I'll be teaching stuff like that, and that will include using Puppeteer and different browsers as well. Can we use browser extension? What's that with? Do you mean with AutoIt, or if you mean AutoIt, then yes. If you mean with JavaScript, Puppeteer, and all the different things that I'm going to show you, absolutely, yep. I think I might have to do a course on how to make browser extensions because that's done mostly with JavaScript as well. So, okay, script editor. So, David, you said regex will probably be better. It may be, but how many of these will it find at a time? This is what we're going to have to find out. So, I didn't even get to the stage of okay, so if I was going to just click on one of these, so can I just go like this and say, can I be really cheeky? Do just a forward arrow. That'd be crazy. You can't really do that though because, yeah. So I need to go back to the source. That's where I got to, wasn't it? Before right, yep. I know where I was now. You can use extensions in Bass, yes. I've done a video on it already. I need to upload it. I got, if you watched the last video, I got loads of requests to talk about extensions, and I'll let the video speak for it. I've already done the video. I just need to do the thumbnail for it and upload it. If you want the short version, then I'll show you how to add an extension. However, Bass is not really good for adding extensions. A lot of them crash. It's a lot like you can use Node.js with Bass. It's got a whole thing for it. I use it with Node.js where I can. Like I'm building a music bot that does plays for different services, and that uses Node.js. But the same thing, you have to be careful. A lot of the stuff, like extensions, a lot of them will crash. So yeah, a lot of crashings, I'm afraid. It's not really, it's the thing with frameworks, like thing, they try and fit everything in like Bass does, which is great. Don't get me wrong, Bass is really good, but when you try and take on everything, you know, it's quite difficult, including extensions and stuff like that. Now, here's the question. Like, I'm worried about this bit because that's likely to change. Name. Right, okay, so member. I mean, we could easily. Oh, do they go in order? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, and then it gets to 21. So, what happens if we come off of here? What happens if we close this and scroll down and then we pick it back up? What's going to go down now, huh? Right, so then, members, yeah, here we go, 62. Role list item. Please tell me that it's got something in it as well. That'd be so cool if it had. Ah, see it flick. Ah, change as someone goes on or offline. It updates instantly. That's good. So 63, 64, 65, 66. So actually these are the right. So then if we look deeper into this, let's go deep. We've even got the avatar number. So if we go here and check this one, surely he's got a different. Oh, wow. This is getting awesome. Now you're telling me if they're on or offline as well. Yummy. Okay, this is getting interesting now. This is why I love making bots. You kind of like, at the start of this, I was just scrolling down and trying to collect usernames. And now we can see a bit more detail. There you go. Did you see that, guys? When someone went on or offline, this updates in real time. So if you saw the flashing, so it's a good thing that with lists we can get rid of duplicates, because as we get these, it's gonna change in real time. So remember, so this is what I'm going to collect for now. Clickable, okay, member offline. Let's just check that that rings true up here. Let's play out. What do we get? We get the avatar. Image, Pro, and it's even got their name in here as well. Wow, this I've gone from like wondering how the best way to scrape is to having too many options, thinking what I want to collect now. I could do it just by scrolling down, collecting the username things, and then if they're on or offline. See the class, this is all the same. The class that's the same as that, isn't it? So that's no different. It just tells if they're on or offline. So let's close this back up so I can get a bit more of an overview. So this is where member starts. Clickable, pop up, send false, tab, yep, index 63. That is also the number. See, it's changed again. Role list item member. So this is the member. I don't know if that's what I'm going to grab in the end, but for now, I'm just going to see how that would pan out. Yummy. Okay. List item data list. So we only need that bit. So have some fun. Okay, yep. So this is what I want. I'm going to have this whole lot. And then for each. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using this, but I'm gonna build the regex for it. I think I will. I think I will. Right. Interface, tools, regular expression. Yes, I want to build a regular expression. Okay. Next. What do I want to grab? It's actually just this bit. Because I can add on. Or do I? Or do I? I'm going to do that for now. Okay. Because this will always be the same. Exactly the same. One time. Yes, please. This is going to be the end. Yep. I like that. This is what I actually want to collect. And any symbol, because I don't know exactly what's going to be there, one or more times and match a few times as possible. Accept. Next. Let's test this bad boy out. Let's test it. It's just like, oh, we can't do it this way really. Okay, so let's just grab the whole lot. And yeah. Yep. Okay, so if I went like that, I would have that. Awesome. Awesomings. Okay. Right, guys, I'm just going to quickly use the CR. And I might have to get an energy drink out the fridge. I'll be back. Commercial break. Okay, back to it. Got the old energy drink out now. One called Cobra. Yesterday I was on a good one, Monster. Now this is the cheapy stuff. It even comes in a plastic bag. How's that? Okay, hello. Oh yeah. Oh, Jesus. Right. Oh, just a sec. Check everything's working. La la la. Still streaming. Still streaming. Yep. Lovely. Still streaming. Good stuff. Everything's working. I like that. Right. So we have a regular expression. Nice. Let's go back. This. Now let's see what happens. Let's get this up to the top. Let's just play around now. Let's just see if this is any better. So let's go to regular expression. Let's extract all. Oh no, first, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, let's first get the source code, if it's going to let us. Page HTML, saved page HTML, sounds good to me. And then let's do the regular expression. Regular expression, extract all. I think in this case it's going to be good. Where to apply this? Well, on the saved page HTML. What's our expression? We just made it. And then for now, I'm going to put it into scan result list, but the idea will be to put it into username, possibly. Okay. Go over it again, just to make sure it grabbed it. There we go. Where did we get to? Up to 22. Nice. So what we could do after we've done that is just do, because it doesn't really matter if we grab the same. So these numbers are the same, 877, 84, 9, yep. So the only thing that's changing is here. The only thing that's changing is there. So okay, Moo, yeah, you have a good one as well, mate. Thanks a lot for joining the stream. Appreciate it. I appreciate the coffee as well, the donation. Once I get off here, I will take a look at the old your script you sent me, and you will get access to the vault for donating the coffee. Cheers for that, mate. Awesome one. I'll catch you later. So here's the thing. Here is the issue. If these are all the same number, then we start scrolling down. Are these the same number? 801, 4, 6, 6, 5, 3. Yep. So these are all the same. The only thing that changes is this. So what would happen? We could actually, that would be a bit crazy. You could find out how many people are online and offline altogether. Then we know that really that's how many this is going to be. If you're just trying to capture everyone, if you're just trying to message everyone, but that doesn't help with capturing who's on and offline, of course. Interesting. Let's see if there's a, because these are just, okay, so that is one way. So we've got the regex for that anyway. Want to have another look. There's so many options. I just want to pick the best one. Let's inspect. Let's go back to our inspections. Okay. See, these are all the same. This ain't the actual avatar. This is the just coordinates for that. So I wonder. Okay. Container, clickable. Wow. Okay. Username false. Yeah. That's just the avatar. Name decoration. Well, we could we could get the actual usernames this way as well. And then we could just, let's have a look. So this is there, layout. This is all the same for each one at least. Content, name and decoration, name. Okay. So this is what separates the different fields, different colors. So what? Let's just see what would happen. I mean, to get everyone, the numbers just go up to however many's here, and plus however many's here. If you actually wanted just to hit everyone, but I want to give people options, obviously. Okay. So this goes down to 22, and then because I'm already moved down. Now this moves in real time. If I scroll down, this changes. It's dynamic. So you could get everyone really quickly before anyone goes on and offline. It would take like 1 second to get all these, but then do you want to know? So I'm not so worried about getting the these. That's easy. There's two. You could just scroll down really quickly and grab up to whatever number it is. Like that's fine. But then I've got to think ahead. Like I don't want to just be able to hit everyone. I want to separate people. Maybe it's got if they're offline. These could change as well. Members. Okay, let's first of all see if that would work at scale. Yeah, so here, let's go here. We could, for each, we could just scroll down and forget about this actually. I'm going to put it in here just for now, just to oh my goodness. So I don't even need to get that right now. I can always come back to it. It's not going to work now. Don't care about that. I just want you to let's add to, and then when you're finished, it's going to be crazy. Okay, so let's just do it brute, the brute way first. Then make sure it grabs everything. So you could just go, make sure it's at the top because it's dynamic. Okay. So you could set how many times to do this. Is it grabbing it onto the scan? Yep. But it's right. I see. It's just going to keep on because it's inside that loop. That's why it's always going to hit just 1 to 22. So what I'm going to do is be brave. I can always build this again. Whoa, I do want to keep that before I start smashing everything up. Oh, and because right, the page content wasn't there. But I'm going to get rid of this loop. Okay. So let's just make sure that it works. Because it's reliant on the . And then if we were to go down, does it do it dynamically that way? Yeah, see it's gone 28 now. And then if I go down again, and then the whole idea is you have to relook at the source code because it's dynamic. So that next 34, great. So you can build a loop out of this and do it, which again is quite crude, but yeah, let's just do that. Let's just make sure it works at length. So what I'm going to do is I am going to come out of here. I should save it anyway. And then I'm just gonna how many loops do we change this anyway to do? Yeah, doesn't really matter, just for testing. Maximum 100. You'll get to see how to do a while loop as well, guys, in case you don't know. Sip of the old energy drink. Or energy drink out of a plastic bag. Living the high life. Okay. Roll through this. Let's just go back to our here, page loop here, and do a, oh no, let's do a counter first. Let's get a variable going. Set variable loop, oops, loop count, and then start at 0, and then while loop count is less than, what do we call it? We call it loop. How many loops to do? Do this. Mouse down. Just piecing it all together. Okay, this is really crude, and obviously this is not how we want it to end up, but we just want to see if we can quickly scroll through, and it's going to grab everything. Then get rid of that as well. Just see that it grabs everything quite quickly, and then no, I don't care how many repetitions. You don't need to show me that, but what I do want you to do is increase the counter. Good stuff. Right. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do all this bit again. How long have we been streaming for? How long have we been going? We have been going for, is it down here? I could actually, instead of doing that, I don't know why I'm doing that, I could just check on here, couldn't I? 1 hour and 30 minutes, okay. Right, okay, log in. Get this a bit bigger so we can see. Press on. Target channel, yep, we've done that, so it's going to go to the right channel. Load, and this is where we want to go from here. Set loop counter. Oh, what happened? While, oh, So stupid. Oh my goodness. Right, save. I didn't set the didn't set how many loops you want to do. Okay. Now I've got to do that all again. Yay. Lovely. Anyone who's watching who's not part of the Discord channel, look in the chat if you want to join the Discord channel. The link is in the chat at the top. Go over there. You can get the current BAS course for absolutely free. Just join, and it's the pinned message in the bot chat Discord. Okay. If you're watching the replay of this or anything, then the link will be in the description for that as well. Okay. Again, let's go. Okay. Okay, let's get to that while. Let's get to that loop. Try again. Okay, so let's. Ah, no. We do need to do this bit. We do, otherwise it won't scroll. That's the thing. There. Right. So it's going to do 20. Let's see. Okay, slow it down now. It must be coming towards the end. That was the last one. Let's see what it done with the old list. Yeah, see, it's right. I see what it's doing. It's just every time it's right. I got it. So it's grabbing the latest ones, but it's not doing it. Okay. So what it is doing is it is the group name result list results to whole matches. Right, yeah. It's okay. So we've got a page scan result list. So what we're going to need to do it's extracting them and then it's just overwriting it because it's in a loop. I wonder if we can. Just want to see what the last one is and make sure that is the right number. So if we go to okay, it should be all being well. Oh. Let's have a look. Subtext down. Oops. Should be there you go, 148. So that's the last one. So if I just see get text, get element text. Okay. That's interesting as well. But anyway, I digress. Okay, save text online, so 37, and then it should be would help if I could actually see what I'm doing, right? 37, and then second 37, 40. Yeah, that's right. That is dead on. That is exactly how it works. Catch up a bit. I didn't get good proxies anyway to put a VPN in Chrome or use Tor navigating Bash. You can. I've never tried to use a VPN on the desktop within Bash. I'm not sure how it would work with that, to be honest. That is a very good question. I've never done that. I've always used normally 4G proxies or just proxies and used the option in Bash under browser to do that. I've never tried to see if it works with VPNs, etc. So I can't really help you with that. With Tor, I think that it works with Tor just fine. Quick question about licensing. Licensing. Are we able to connect it with a seller's panel? Are we able to connect and to an email server to email the license once people buy? Okay, so what you can do is you can produce like say 100 usernames with password, and then you could use it with a reseller account. So you could make the licenses first, and then you can use them how you want. So you could do 100 licenses with 30-day expiry date and maybe 100 that last forever, lifetime, or whatever you need to do. So yeah, you can. And then once you have them, then you could email them to people that buy the thing, but it won't handle that itself. You can't, it hasn't got a panel that sends anything to anybody. You can create the licenses there in bulk, and then you'd have to use a different service in order to send them out, but you definitely can create the licenses first and they'll work when you give them to somebody. So yeah, you can do that. Does that answer your question, David? Or I am actually going to have to wrap up here in about 15 minutes. I have a meeting quickly to go to online, but let's try and get through some of this. Okay, so yeah, so that equals the number. So another way to do it, it'd be easy to get the actual number of people, and then you could go through one by one. So that's another way. I've got like 3 different options now that I could do. What I'm doing at the moment is just looking at all the options, and then there's always more than one way to skin a cat. In other words, there's always more than one way to do something. But I want the way that I pick in the end to be the most efficient as possible, because I need to make sure that I'm able to check if that particular person is on or offline, because anyone that I give this script to is obviously going to want the option to just message their people that are online and people that are offline. So yeah. Can you use an external panel for licensing? You have to create the licenses within the Bash panel. Yeah, so you can't use something else to create them. You have to create them first, and then you could export them somewhere else and then use them. But you can't actually you can't license them with something else. No, you have to use the Bash panel, because when somebody uses your software, it makes a call back to their server to check the licensing. So that's how it works, and that's why you're able to give somebody a script and then edit your own version of the script and upload it to the server, and it will change their version. Okay, so it's all connected. So unfortunately, you have to use the Bash server to create the licenses and then give them out. So you could create 100 licenses and then you can give them out via a different panel. Like you can have it so PayPal, once they pay, then it will send them one of the licenses, but you have to pre-make them first. Okay, so we've got a couple ways now I could do things. The only thing that worries me about getting the whole thing is being able to tell if they're on or offline. So I just want to look at a couple of other things. So I want to see when you do it, I certainly don't want it like that. But when it does match, it does this. This color is the role color, which will tell me if they're upgraded or not. But the problem is with that is that this is my colors for my people. Every server has a different different outfit with that. Yeah, you might be able to use a double licensing system. You can create them with BAS, the licenses, and then like I say, you can have a different system give out the actual license keys. That's fine. Or maybe you could double wrap it, like you could have a different program that unlocks it on top of it, but you don't really need it as far as I can see if you're using BAS, because it's, you know, it does a callback to the server to make sure that it's bound to the computer at hand, so it's very hard to kind of to copy or to break that. So yeah, I don't think you have to worry too much about people copying stuff with BAS. So I did want to look again at the, so I've got two ways. Now let's look to see if there's anything more efficient. And grab the username and just, you could easily just, I wonder if, I mean the username's all over the place really, isn't it? It's, found it in a couple of places. Okay, so you could then call this and then see if they're on or offline. It says, where does it say? Lost it now. The content name decoration. Goodness, goes on. Role color, yeah. That will change though, that's the thing. That will change depending on their role, obviously. Okay. Oops, make this a bit bigger while I'm looking. With the loop thing that I was doing, it obviously got there. See, that grabs people by role color, so these are all the same color. There's only one of them, yep, makes sense. So one, match. We just did. Hmm. 23, yep, grab some, see? Well, it grabs 23. Bounce again, changes these, it's dynamic. If I go like that, oops, not if I do that. So you'll grab the ones that are at hands here, down 29. So if I go down, just pretend I've redone it like that, that's found 30. Okay, so by doing it this way, definitely lots to think about. The best way, there's lots of ways to do it, that's the problem. 30, so it's found them 30. Awesome stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap the stream up in a minute. Unfortunately, I've got to get on a quick call for 10 minutes. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for coming out. I know we haven't really achieved much on here. I hope you've got some tips at least, maybe with the loops and stuff. I was going to get into doing some of the music bots. I might jump on later and continue and do them. I really appreciate your support coming out here to watch the stream. If you found it helpful at all, then you can buy me a coffee with the link at the top or in the description. Anyone that buys the coffee gets a link to the vault, which has loads of scripts, videos, all that good stuff. And if you're on Discord, you get a lovely little donations upgrade as well. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys coming out, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.